Hello everybody and welcome to this video in which I will demonstrate how to use peer-to-peer tiny workflow management system to simulate the decentralized execution of administrative processes. If you are looking at this video, I hope that you have correctly set up your environment using the instructions in the README provided with our main repository. You have noticed that my English is not very good. I will just try my best to show you the main steps that are involved in the use of our simulator. If your environment is correctly set up, you should have almost all these projects. In the project peer-to-peer tiny workflow management system, you have the source code of our prototype. If you want to launch and to simulate the main example provided with the simulator, that example is the peer review process, and it is the example that is described in our paper. All you have to do is to open the project starter editor and to open the file export client.product. In the file export client.product, you just have to click on launch an Eclipse application, and the simulator will do the rest. Let us wait. You will see that the simulator will launch 4 instances of peer-to-peer tiny workflow management system. The instances are loaded for the editor-in-chief, the associated editor, the first and the second reference. As you will notice, only the editor-in-chief can start the process execution as it is described in our paper. If the editor-in-chief here click on start the execution process, then a node will be introduced in the system, and this node will be the root of the root node of the artifact that will circulate from site to site to bring information about the process and to help the participants, the stakeholders, to execute the tasks that are assigned to them. As the first task is assigned to the editor-in-chief, he will be the only to continue the process. If you open the associated editor, you can see that he is not prompted to do something. So, if the editor-in-chief clicked on continue execution, you will see that all the steps described in our protocol for execution will be executed. Meaning that the merger will be executed, the replication will be executed, and in the main phase where in the execution of task, the editor-in-chief will be prompt to execute the current task. The current task ready to be executed is the task associated with symbol A, and the task is named receipt and pre-validation of a submitted paper. So the editor-in-chief have to receive and pre-validate a submitted paper. When he will perform the task, he will then go to the system here and enter a report of that execution and take a decision on how the process will continue. The decision here will be materialized by these 2 productions. If the editor takes the first production for the continuation of process, he has made the choice to reject the paper. If he takes the second production, the production P5, he has made the choice to send the paper to an associated editor who will carry out the peer review process of that paper. Let's choose the production P5 and just enter a status. Let's say the paper can go to review. When the task is validated and when there is no task to be executed on the seat of the editor-in-chief, a request will be sent to the next executor of the following task. The following task is the task associated with symbol C, and the one who is able to execute that task is the associated editor. So a request has been sent to the associated editor. If you go to the site of the associated editor, you will see that now he can continue the execution because he has received a request from the editor-in-chief site. When he will click on continue the execution, you can see the request that has been sent here. After the merger, the document that the resulting artifact here, after application, the resulting artifact here, and now the task that the associated editor will execute is the task C, namely study eventual formatting of the paper for, for study by a committee. After the execution of that task, a request will be sent to the two reviewers. So this is the main principle. Everybody will carry up the task when prompted to do so, and at the end we will have a process that is complete, and that is all. Let me complete the execution of process by clicking on all. Okay. Who have not completed all his tasks? Yes, the process execution is terminated. So that's all for testing our prototype on the main example provided with the paper. There is another example in the prototype which is also hard-coded that you can experiment. It is a variant of insurance claim processes. So if you want to use that example, all you have to do is to change the map used for deployment. We have used the map peer review process. This is the map peer review.wall to deploy the peer review process. There is another map here, process claim, used to deploy the second example. If you go in the activator of the project starter editor, you can uncomment these lines and comment these other lines to load the other map. And also, as the specification of the process must be provided, we have hard code in a simple class the different specification of our two processes. We will now tell our prototype to load the code for process claim for insurance claim process instead of peer review process. So you just have to open the main view class. The main view class is located in the package smartworkflow.dwfms.urifia.fmmll.miu.view. So in this class, there is here at line 192 the code that loads the insurance claim process. We will uncomment it and we will comment the code loading the peer review process here and save it. If this is done, you just have to launch the Eclipse application as previously, and you will see that the example that will be loaded now will be the insurance claim example instead of the peer review process. Okay, this is clear. You have another example that you can simulate. Let us close it and take a look at the code that loads our process to see where the specifications of those processes are written. So let me undo all the tasks to have the peer review processes set up instead of the insurance claim process. So where the processes specification is done, it is in the class parser, and for the peer review processes, for the peer review process, there is a method get peer review workflow, in which you will see how the tasks of the processes are created and how their scheduling is done. It is done using productions as explained in our paper. So at this step, if you want to execute your own process, you can create a method here and describe your process using a grammatical model of workflow, and then map it into main view as we have done here, and create a map in which you will specify the different seats in charge of executing a task, and you are almost done. You can simulate it. I hope that this video will help you to use our prototype and to experiment your own processes. I know that my English was very bad and that it has been very difficult for you to follow up this video till the end. I apologize for that, but I hope that this video will be a help for you. Thank you for your attention. See you then.